Hey guys, it's Lori. I'm not sure what week this is as far as the weekly roundups that I was doing, but I left off with week 4 and I haven't been back since with a weekly roundup. So we're just going to call this a video about weight loss and maintaining it. And we're going to start right off with the numbers. So if that's what you're here for, stick around because that's going to come up first. What you're seeing here is my starting weight at the beginning of my HCG round and my current weight as of today. So that's a total of 21.8 pounds for an average of 2.7 pounds a week for the past almost 8 weeks now. And I did start this current weight loss journey that I'm on with a round of HCG. That's what I choose to do because it gives me a kickstart. It's like a cleanse for me. It forces me to detox from all the sugars and bad carbs. I mean, bad for me carbs. That could be different for everybody, but it just throws me into the healthy mindset right away. I'm having to kind of pause a little bit because for some reason, the second I sit out here with a camera in front of me, it's Grand Central Station. But I am sitting out here this morning. It's first thing in the morning right now, and I'm sitting out here with my coffee. So I need to take a few sips of this real quick. So grab you some coffee and have some coffee with me. But like I was saying, the HCG round just throws me into a healthy mindset right away. And it's so restrictive that by the time the round is over, here's another car. I'm using my microphone, but it doesn't always block out something like that. So anyways, just keep going. But a round of HCG is so restrictive on the very low calorie days that by the time it's over, I'm not about to throw it all away by going straight back into my old habits. But the thoughts are always there. Like as soon as my round is over and my phase 3, which is the stabilization phase, as soon as that's over, those thoughts creep in like, okay, I can eat what I want now. I can have whatever I want. You know, sometimes I got to make sure and keep that in the front of my mind that sometimes you need restrictions. You just do. I mean, I hear people say all the time that you don't have to restrict any foods. No foods are really bad foods. You just have to have discipline and moderation and whatever. Well, I have to have discipline by restricting myself now and then. And I mean, that's just something that I have to do. I have to face the reality here, or I'm going to continue on this roller coaster of up and downs, the yo-yo thing, you know, and that's just so bad for you. I can't do that. I can't do it anymore. I'm not getting any younger, right? But staying healthy and being healthy, that for me includes putting some restrictions on once in a while. And for me, that works out by being really disciplined through the week and then letting it loose a little bit for the weekends. So that's probably what I'm going to do in life maintenance. However, in about a week's time, I am going to be going back into another round of HCG and going back to phase 2 for 21 days. Put that coffee down. So let's talk about phase 3 for a minute. I've actually completed my 21 days of phase 3, and I have to say I did really well. Yes, I am going to give myself kudos for that, pats on the back, whatever, because I'm proud of myself for that. I did really well. The goal for phase 3 is to stabilize, to stay 2 pounds above or 2 pounds below your last injection weight. Your last final weight on your very low calorie days is the weight you want to keep in your mind. I think John's coming home. He left early this morning to go and grab some stones for the driveway. Is that him? Yeah. He's going around back. He didn't even see me sitting out here. But anyway, yeah. So I have actually stayed the entire time. It's a 21-day period. So for 3 weeks in phase 3, which is no sugar, no starch, 2 pounds above, 2 pounds below, nothing less, nothing more. Got to stick right in that window. And I've stayed 2 pounds below the entire time, with the exception of, I said I have the entire time, but with the exception of a couple of times I did drop to 3 pounds below, which at that time I added some more calories just to keep it in that 4-pound window. And actually currently right now I am 3 pounds below my last injection weight. So my final weight, I'm 3 pounds below that. So I'm going to give myself those kudos. When I do go back into that round in another week, I do have some plans in the middle of that round. So I'm going to be doing a planned interruption, which is a thing that you can do on protocol. So stick with me because I haven't done that yet. I've never done a planned interruption on a round, except I guess one time I kind of did when I loaded in the middle of a round because I didn't load. And anyways, I've never done an actual planned interruption. So I hope you'll stick with me and follow me through that. See how that goes. It'll help me through it too, because like I said, I've never done it before. And I think the hard part of it for me is going to be doing the planned interruption for a couple of days and then hopping right back into the round again. So, yeah. But I'm going to do it and I'm going to take you with me. I do have some big plans coming this summer. I don't think I'm going to talk about it too much during this video or at all really because, yeah, I don't have those thoughts organized in my head right now. So I'll have to come back and give you an update on what we got going on this summer because it has to do with my anniversary presents, which I never shared with you. But don't go away. Let's finish up this update. I got some exciting pictures to show you and a little bit of news that made me really happy. So let's get into that. Sip of coffee. So I had a request to show a picture of my face before my round and after my round. And I put that together. I did manage to get a screenshot of a picture for my first video for my very low calorie days. I managed to get a screenshot out of that was kind of okay, I guess. And then I recreated it, I guess, at the end of my round. Tried to make it as similar as possible. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. It shows what I want it to show. So let's take a look at that picture right now. The side by side of before and after, what my face looked like. You can actually see my cheekbones. Not quite as much fluff in the face in the second picture, in the after picture. So that makes me super happy. Here's John coming back around. He's got my granddaughter with him, so she's probably gonna be like, hey, what are you doing? Can I be on the video? So thanks to Nona Grace for requesting that I do the before and after. I appreciate that because I hadn't actually thought about doing it, but I'm glad I did. Another sip of coffee. Let me put this down because I got a picture to show you. Remember those goal shorts? The ones from this video? I'll put it in here. Why am I pointing? I don't know why I'm pointing. I'm going to put that video, a little clip of that video in to remind you, or if you didn't see that video, that I did have some goal shorts. Today's VLCD number 2. While I'm stopped and there's no cars around me, I brought shorts with me to change into today. And as you can see, I didn't change into them because they don't fit. Okay, we're gonna look at these again later on in this round and hopefully they'll be on me. So I'm guessing you probably already figured out that they do fit me now. I think that's so exciting. They actually fit me during the last week of my round, like that final week of my very low calorie days. But now that I'm finished with phase 3, they fit me even better. So yeah, I think that's exciting. For me, it is anyway. So if you're still here, leave me a comment with a random emoji, just something totally unrelated, something unusual, just for fun. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.